So the most awaited, many students were asking me for test series. So I just wanted to share the latest test series for September 25 exams. We are going to have 4 quarter portion test, 2 half portion test and 1 full portion test. This is for CA final. Those are appearing for September 25. Sir, I am appearing for Jan. What should I do? Don't worry, you leave it now. So Jan, again I will be conducting a new set of test series. You can write that. But this also I will write, sir, that also I will write. It is up to you. Okay. But definitely I will be conducting for Jan exam also every 3 months, like, because now that they have made it 3 attempts. So therefore every attempt I will be conducting this test series. So what I did is that the entire portion, this 100 marks portion, I have divided it into 4 parts. So I have given the dates also, and this I will share with you. This PDF I will share with you. Just consciously listen. Lot of things are there in this. So 13th July will be first test portion, and this 4 quarter portion test will be for 50 marks, whereas this half portion test and full portion test will be for 100 marks. Okay. So test 1, introduction to GST, supply under GST, exemptions, charge under CGST, charge under IGST. So this portion is for 50 marks, test 1. Then next 50 marks is related to place of supply, time of supply, value of supply, input tax credit, composition scheme and registration. That is for 50 marks. That is on 20th July, next week. So 1 week, 13 July, the next week will be this portion. Then 27th July, the remaining portion in GST, that is payment process, returns, tax invoice, all those miscellaneous provisions. Then test 4, customs and FTP is for 50 marks. So this 4 test is for 50, 50, 50, 50. That is on 3rd August. And thereafter on 10th August, 14th August, 17th August, like that, I have given the test 1, like test 2 portion, combined 1 test. Again, test 3, test 4 portion, combined another test. Finally, entire portion 100 marks test. Now, sir, what should I do? How should I revise? Really, I am clueless. I am giving a study plan. Daily what you need to read, how much time you need to read. So I have given this study plan also. Accordingly only I designed this test series. You start with 8th July and daily what you need to read. So for example, Tuesday you are starting introduction and supply for 3 hours. That is the standard time that it will take to complete the revision of that. This is the first revision you are doing. 3 hours is sufficient. And suppose if you are taking more time, you just update here time taken, or if you are not able to do the revision, you just mention as to reason why you are not able to do the revision for yourself. Okay. And again, next day exemptions, but you have to spend 4 hours, RCM 4 hours, e-commerce operator and charge under IGST 3 hours. Saturday I kept for buffer. In case if you have missed completing this revision, some portion that you can do on Saturday, and Sunday you will be writing test for 2.5 hours. 1 hour will be a quick revision of that portion again, and 1.5 hours will be the test time. So really this much time only you need to spend for indirect taxes in a day. Then again from Monday to Saturday, again Saturday I gave the buffer. So that missed portion you can see, and test 2. Then again test 3 portion, test 4 portion. Okay. Now first revision got over. By 2nd August, your first revision got over. Means all the chapters you have completed. Now, second revision will happen. Because when you are writing the 50 portion test, 50% portion test, that is for 100 marks. So how you need to divide that? Because you are doing it for second time. Now in the same 4 hours or 3 hours, you can take extra chapters also, like introduction, supply and exemptions. You can revise in 4 hours because you are reading it for the second time. And again, RCM, e-commerce operator, IGST 3 hours, place of supply, time of supply, value of supply 4 hours, then remaining ITZ composition scheme for 4 hours, like that. Then again, remaining two tests, test 3 and test 4 portion, also I have given the timeline. But here now no buffer. No buffer because you already have written the test. Now you know the pain of it. So you have to revise it, no other go, because the exam is in 1 month. Okay. Next. Again, test 6 you are completing. Thereafter, one more revision you will do. Third revision. This is for what? That 100 marks mock test. So test 7. So for that, test 1 portion for 4 hours, because this is the third revision. Same thing you are reading for third time. And so 4 hours you just give for each and every test portion. So you write the test on Sunday, 17th August. So by 17th August, we are winding up all the test series, so that still you have some time for, your final exam. So solid 15 days time we have for final exam, wherein we are able to complete the portion on time with 3 revision. Now one more revision you are going to do, that is before the exam. So fourth revision is before exam, 1.5 days revision plan. What you are going to do is that DT exam is on 10th September, 10th September, and 11th September and 12th September you have 3 days. 10th September after DT exam, 7 to 11. What you need to read is that mighty 50 questions I will be sharing with you. The top 50 questions, considering the past exam, areas which are not tested, RTP, MTP, etc. I will give you best 50 questions. That 50 questions you are going to revise, plus amendments which are applicable for September 25 and May 25 exams. Then on 11th September, that is the next day, so 7 to 1, that's it book fully you should complete it once. You will quickly read it once, morning 7 to 1, ample time, because you are reading it for the 4th time. Same book when you are reading for the 4th time, enough, you will complete. And 4 to 11, you need to do revise as many number of questions as you can from the solved workbook. Okay, so because that is like a time where you will be just doing the problems, because already while doing this first revision, second revision, third revision itself, you will definitely do the solving of sums from the solved workbook, etc. and all, plus you will also read it from that sit book. So now you don't have to practice everything from the beginning. You know which question, by seeing the question itself you will know what is the important adjustment. So you are not doing it for the first time on exam day, already you have done. So therefore every page you will turn and see, okay, this is the highlighted point, this is the important adjustment that I need to do. Then finally, exam day, morning 7 to 11, you need to read time limit summary, monetary limit summary. So what are all the summary of time limits, monetary limits? Already I have shared it in the downloads. I told you that it will be available. Just go through it so that in MCQs you will not make mistakes anywhere. And then customs case law summary and interest computation. Go for exam, definitely you will clear. Strictly follow this plan. Till exam I have given you the plan or a blueprint, whatever you may call it as. Sincerely if you follow this, you will be able to do. Don't cheat yourself by telling I will not be able to spend 3 hours, 2 hours, 4 hours also in every day. Even then, extreme situations I have given the buffer also. So therefore, don't cheat yourself, squeeze in that time. Definitely you need to do this. And this I gave for indirect tax subject. So in a day, for remaining time you go for other subjects and you plan accordingly. One group, 2 groups, now you can decide as to this time you need to devote for one subject. Then another subject also you are able to devote this much time and do that, then go for it. Otherwise, my suggestion, go for one group. Go for one group, unless you are aiming for a rank. If you are aiming for a rank, go for both groups. No sir, rank is not there in my mind. I wanted to clear at any cost. Remember, any cost. Whatever may be the difficulty of the paper, I wanted to clear this time. If that be the case, then better to go for one group. Anyhow, previously they used to take the exam after 6 months. Now that Anyhow, you are going to write it in Jan. As per plan, you should have written in November. Correct? As per plan. And now you have got a surplus attempt like that, you think. Bonus attempt, which is a September attempt. Write single group and try to complete it at any cost. Because the papers are not going to be easy. Keep that in mind. It will never be going to be easy. Attempt after attempt, they will make the paper difficult only. They don't want final level students to just like that come. Foundation will be easy. So flood will come. Intermediate, they will put the gate. And so that only some people should come, 3, 4, like that, 3, 4 attempts, then they will come. Final bottleneck. So if at all some person is coming out of the final, which means that, they are going to be the chartered accountant, which means they test it like that only. Be prepared. Then what we should do? Plan properly and study. Okay. So that's what I have done. And I will give you the question papers, suggested answers, along with the breakup. If you have written this much, how many marks you need to get, and you yourself evaluate. It's a self-evaluated test series. I will also give the explanation video for each and every test as to if you have written this many marks you need to put like that. Based on that, you evaluate yourself. Sorry, I cannot evaluate. I don't want to lie to you because practically it is not possible for me to sit and evaluate. I need to appoint some person, and that person may not do it properly. I don't want to take up the responsibility. You yourself evaluate, so you will know what are the mistakes that you are committing, but I will guide you in the evaluation. I'll tell you how you need to evaluate your answer sheets and accordingly do that. Got it? So what we are going to do? Follow this plan? Yes? Meticulously I have thought and I created. You just follow this blindly, you will become successful. Because 4 times you are going to do the revision of the same subject. Okay? Thank you.